Dragony on Made with Pride.
Hello, my lovelies. It is I, Ophelia Ball's Dragony Ant, international artiste, and this week, culinary queen, as you find me in the kitchen. Yes, I've been asked to do a new television show for the adult channel called Ophelia's Pudding Takes a Beating. I'm quite accomplished in the kitchen. In fact, many a man has dipped his finger in my pudding and tasted sweet pleasure. So, what's the show all about, I hear you cry? Well, each week I'll be cooking up a treat joined by a celebrity chef. And this week, it's Jamie Oliver.
Food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard, while we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard.
We first met at a charity luncheon to stop unwanted pregnancies, the UYBNB Summer Garden Party, which stands for Up Your Bum, No Babies. You see, we'd both been booked to do the buffet. I was doing my famous pork and pickle fancy, which is known throughout the land. Yes, many a man has experienced a pulled pork by me in a lay-by. Jamie was doing a salad. I remember it distinctly, as when he was heading to a corner of the kitchen, I asked him what he was doing. He shouted back, "I'm out to give it a good toss." I thought, there's a time and place for everything, but I said nothing.
Matron, please.
Luckily, it was a tuna fricassee, so there was no need to wash his fingers. Anyway, on this episode of the show, I'm serving up my world-famous Jussie Pussy, which, as you all know, is a Finnish bread. Well, what did you think it was? I challenged Jamie to whip out something thick and creamy to go with my Jussie Pussy. Well, he scratched his head for a bit, so I thought I'd give him a hand. What kind of soup can you knock up? He ran to the pantry, rustled with his packet and shouted, "Cock-a-licky!" To which I replied, "You're gonna need antibiotics for that." Now, speaking of which, someone who might need antibiotics, it's our next problem. Dear Ophelia, help. I've been a bad boy. I've come back from Gran Canaria Pride and found out that my private areas are a bit itchy. I did have an encounter with a German called Hans in the dunes, and I'm not sure if it's a bit of sand or something else that is causing my irritation. The problem is I have a boyfriend and I haven't had sex with him since I got back, in case I do have an STI. But now he's getting suspicious. What should I do? Yours, a Bros Lover, 1988, in Weymouth. First things first, you dirty, foolish boy. Get yourself checked straight away. There is no stigma to going for a checkup at an STI clinic, you know. In fact, I'm there every Tuesday having my lower portions looked at. Well, they do a lovely cup of cappuccino and they always warm their hands first. You've done the right thing, really, in not having sex with your boyfriend, and until you get the all clear, you must refrain from any hanky-panky. Either tell him the truth or make an excuse, but until you find out what the problem is, it's say no, I'm afraid. After all, it's better to be safe than sorry. I'm sure you're all fine, but get it checked. If you've got a problem and would like some advice, then drop me a line. I'll see you next week.